Ezekiel 38. This chapter was really hard to understand because I don't know the history about this. Um, I don't know if it has been fulfilled or if it yet to be fulfilled. So then I went to the study Bible, and it's really it's helpful to look at the picture that they have of the invasion. So Israel is pretty much in the middle of the picture, and then Gomer, Meshech, Tubal, Magog, Rosh, Libya, Ethiopia, like they're like pretty much surrounding Israel and coming to defeat Israel. And so what I did understand was that this is gonna be like different type of people coming together and attacking Israel. And then the study Bible says that many of those names identify a certain grandchildren and great grandchildren of Noah, who were fathers of nations for a time bore their name. And this is referenced in Genesis 10. So it said these nations which today no longer have those original names will ultimately form a coalition that will march against Israel. And so pretty much they will then have a thought to capture Israel. And Israel at this time is undefended, and but then God already knows that they will do it. That's why he prophesied such. And then it will happen at a time when Israel is dwelling safely. So this one is like whose inhabitants have been gathered from many nations. So this is will happen after Israel have been gathered from many nations to the mountain of Israel, which before that have been a continual place of ruin. And so at this point, they are living securely, all of them. And so this has not happened yet, I don't think. I mean, when they were brought back from all the nations, that's the recent event, 1948. And since then, they have been in turmoil, and the Middle East have never had peace. And so at that time, then at this time, then Israel is in peace, and they don't have any walled villages. They are at rest. They are living securely, and then they probably are prosperous because God said yesterday in previous reading that Israel land will bear fruit, and it will God will bless the land when he gathered Israel back. So that part has been fulfilled. And then they want to come and capture the spoils, to seize plunder, carry away silver and gold, livestock, so on and so forth. So when Israel is living securely, they will come from the remotest part of the north, all of the many people with you, and all of them riding horses. And so that's very interesting, because when Israel are called from the nation, that is in recent history. And we no longer use horses, I don't think, for army, for attack wise. So is this something of, is there another gathering of Israel in history that we have no collection of? Has this happened in the past? Or if it's the more likely case, and the study Bible actually says it too, that the only period in Israel life likely to meet this requirement come immediately following the rapture of the church, when the Antichrist makes a peace treaty with Israel to guarantee her peace and security. So if that is the case, then at that point, it seems like after the rapture, people will go kind of like back to using like horses to like, do stuff maybe. So that's a very interesting note that was put in there, and that is it's confusing to me. Like, why would people in the future use horse for war rather than something else? Maybe a nuclear bomb is detonated, and that's why kind of like civilization get reversed, or to some other reason. But it seems like in the future, if this is actually talking about something in the future that hasn't happened yet in history, then it seems like we're gonna go backward to using horse for war. So that's very interesting to me to see that. And then God will then take care of them. Pretty much is the last part. God will defeat the enemy with fire, earthquake, and hailstone and disease. The victory will be complete, overwhelming, and obviously supernatural, because God will prove himself great, show himself holy, and make himself known in the sight of many nations. And they will know that he is the Lord. And so this is very confusing because I don't really know. I don't have enough history knowledge to know if it happened in the past. But similar to Dr. David Jeremiah, my gut is that it's something in the future. It's something that hasn't happened yet. And I think he is also right that it will happen after the rapture. So we'll just have to see.